Hey everybody, Seven here. Thank you so much for joining me in Planet Crafter. Man, it feels like ages since I've been in this world. I'm not going to go through the whole long drawn-out speech that I did in Medieval Dynasty, but I'm getting back. But anyway, we are rapidly approaching another increase in difficulty here, and we don't have the resources to make up for that. So here's the thing. Food, we've got that golden. That's going to be dead to rights. 3 beans, even at some of the pretty hardcore difficulties, that should be enough to sustain me for a while, even as the vitals keep increasing. Eventually, air isn't going to be a problem, but water is going to be an issue quickly, because we're going to eventually hit a level of heat where all the ice is going to disappear, so we're not going to be able to melt that into bottles of water. And we're also not going to have the tech or the resources to make the helmet mod either. In fact, what are our unlocks looking like right now? Alright, so with the general TI, we're going to get the atmospheric collector. Problem is, I'm pretty sure aluminum goes into that thing. The backpack is going to be nice, but that's bonus features, really. We've got access to the grass spreader, which would be very cool. We'd be able to burn all those lermas that we've got lying around. If I remember correctly, we left a whole bunch of lerma in one of the wrecks as well. I would love to get the biodome and start getting that tree kicking along. The problem is if we get, well, literally trees, it's going to be one more aspect, because then we're going to start getting the biomass moving. I'm not really sure if we're at a point where we want that stat moving just yet. It's weird. Normally when I'm playing this game, I want to accelerate the hell out of everything, but this, I think we might want to slow things down slightly. This right here is critical. Wait a minute. Wait, a thought just occurred to me. So, certain resources cannot be picked up with a level 1, right? Like you can't get osmium, you can't get zeolite. I think the highest resource, you know, if you're looking at it like a progression kind of thing, I think the highest resource the level 1 can get is maybe aluminum. So all of our, iron and magnesium we're having a problem with? Because we've got titanium on the ground and we've got silicon on the ground. So if I'm having issues with those baseline resources, maybe I just take one of those and plunk it down right here. But anyway, that's not going to fix our issues of super and aluminum. Because right now we've got 2 super and no aluminum. And I don't even have the recycler, so I can't even turn the super into aluminum. Alright, now here's what I'm wondering. Icarus was able to make some moves that I didn't think was possible. I know that there's ice sheets all over the place. Usually around what the stock standard location of what osmium is. So I know that there's certain caves we're not going to be able to get into. Oh, right, but here we go. So I was thinking about my man Icarus and his little voyage from that desert wreck. Because we need aluminum and we need super. Like, just bad. Uh-oh. Well, that's not what we're after. We'll take the magnesium because we've got cobalt at home. We've got uranium and iridium at home. We don't have magnesium. Actually, what are the chests around here? There should be a couple of them, I think. But yeah, that was my idea and my plan was Icarus has a base. I'm kind of questioning what the visibility is. Yeah, we can't get through there. Okay. I'm questioning what the visibility is going to be like out there, but we should be okay. I mean, geez, I lived in the crater for what, like 2 months? You'd think that even my addled brain would be able to memorize that location. All right, so the starter, I mean, if you choose the starter, should be over that way. And then it is admittedly a little bit more challenging without all of my landmarks and without the visibility. Oh, geez, when I was here for the hardcore playthrough that first run, that was probably my biggest stumbling block and also my biggest celebration was the day I could frickin' see. Now, as I'm over here near the waterfall, alright, so the thing is, I know that there's gear in there. Like just free boots and, I think a belt of some sort. I think it's not a jetpack, but there's boots and a belt and a backpack. I've already outpaced all of that material, but the thing is, it's made out of good stuff. if I can somehow find a way of getting that recycler, then getting out here and picking up all that, that could be pretty useful. Because I think a good chunk of it is made out of aluminum. Oh, nice. We found his place. We did not find the trifecta yet, though. That's fine. We should easily find a chest or two down here and just find some iron and silicon lying around the ground. All right. Oh, perfect. Yep, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. I guess I'll hang on to the flower seeds for now. Jeesh. I forget how easily spun around you get in this place. Are you guys made out of... No, just cobalt. Alright. That's fine. Oh wow, we're full already. That's fine. There's a million pounds of iron down here. One thing that this base has an abundance of is just wreckage type stuff to tear down. Alrighty, so my standard expedition setup. One we really need to have, and one that we'd like to have if we have space, which, with all the stuff that we're going to need to have, we're not going to have space. But it's also convenient to completely rob the place and then just have one nice little storage location. It always drove me bonkers that you couldn't pick these ones up. Like, they've got that spot in the waterfall that you can get all that free gear, but they won't let you have this one. Also, this place really spins me around. And of course, I'm always dead set on making sure that I get everything. Yeah, poor Ichlas. He tried, man. He gave it his all. Oh, aluminum. Good deal. That's exactly what we're out here for. I'll have it. I'll take the cobalt. All right, what do we got? Well, stuff. Free space food. Okay, great. Now, the only problem I'm seeing is we're not going to have the ability to know what TI we're at, like what stage we're at. I mean, I know the TI is listed up in the corner there, but Blue Sky is the only one that's actually listed as reach Blue Sky. You know, it's got the notification. So I'm not going to know until I get home if, you know, oh hey, it's time to kick it up a notch. I have a feeling with how fast that thing was moving, you know, as I was looking at it, we're probably going to need to up it today. Man, I started the episode complaining about water, and I really hope I brought enough water for this. Because, like I said, the oxygen is going to not be a problem eventually. Food is already not a problem. Even as we start progressing and making things go down faster, you know, the food's not going to be an issue. Water, you know, we're going to reach that TI level and get the water collector thing, but that's still something I'm going to be a little nervous about. Oh, poor Ichlas, man. He's another one that I just really felt for. And then, right, you got a false wall here. Oh, that's something we're going to want. Oh, hey, extra water. Cool, thanks. I was just starting to get a little concerned about that. All right, so we're loaded with food. We've got a pretty okay amount of water now. So we should be able to loiter for the duration and get absolutely everything that we want out of this thing. Which, if memory serves, there shouldn't be a whole lot left. I got all the way in the corner one here, right? No, this one. And then there's also an up, I think. Either an up or a down. A down. Oh wow, yeah, we're... Unfortunately, we're at the TI where... Alright, because those were 3. We're at the TI where we're going to be getting space food in containers a lot. But unfortunately, we're also simultaneously at the TI where we don't need that. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, this is fun. Man, I knew there was a storm going on out there, but I didn't realize it was that bad. Jeez. Also, I'm trying to talk around the garage across the street there. So the last time that it had snowed and the weather got really bad, they actually didn't show up for work. So I thought, okay, good. I mean, who the hell does construction and stuff like that in the middle of winter? You know, I thought they were just trying to make hay while the sun shines kind of a thing. And, you know, because it was 40 degrees in December for some reason. So I'm thinking, okay. I love this guy. Jeez. And then he starts to fall in love with the planet and think that he's just going to live here. But yeah, today it's currently 11 degrees out and everything's covered with almost a foot of snow out there. I don't know if that's safe to run diesel equipment in this kind of weather. Well, this is the hall and a surprisingly small amount of blueprints and aluminum. I was definitely expecting to walk out of here with quite a bit more than that. Huh. I guess I'll take the tree seed, just because we're not really in a position to make them just yet. Most everything else is probably going to stay. Alright, yeah, so I guess we'll just load up on as much iron and magnesium as we can then. Yeah, what the hell, I guess we can take the fabric. Since the big update, you know, with the volcano and everything, fabric seems to be used in a lot more things now. There appears to be a lot more resource, or a lot more items that want that. The only reason I picked up a little bit of the silicon is, while we have it at home, it's not quite as plentiful as I'd like to be. Alright, crap. We just completely raided this guy's house, and we have 1 aluminum to show for it. And only 1 blueprint chip. We need to get home, dump off. I was really not planning on trying to find his first place. Not in that mess. Alright, but yeah, let's fly home real quick. We'll dump everything off. And there is one more cave we can hit. Actually, you know what? There's a couple of chests I know of out here. Because there's some brand new stuff that we could hit up as well. Can't go spelunking and exploring, but we can at least get some stuff. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, home again, home again. Alright, let's at least see what this thing is. Oh, nice. Oh, that is actually handy. That's the new one that you can like put on your belt. You can see the map wherever you want. Very cool. We actually don't even have the map screen. Oh, right, because it requires a compass to make, and I think the compass requires aluminum, doesn't it? Oh, jeez. Alright, so we need a compass for the screen. Alright. We need 1 for, I think oh, wow, it's moving fast. Oh, right, yeah, of course, it's because I just saw it drizzle a minute ago. Okay. We need 1 for the screen. We need at least 1 for the, like, GPS 3 rocket. I'm not going to waste resources on the 1 and the 2. And then we also need, I think, at least 1, maybe 2 for the resource underneath one. Because I'm not going to be able to spend time hunting and packing for what's under here and what's under there. I will probably slap 1 down here just for, like, magnesium and iron. You know, the silicon's no sweat. Titanium's no sweat, but there's a couple that we are going to want. Alright, fed, watered. Let's get back out here. There's a few chests that I know just off the top of my head. We can try to score a little bit more aluminum. And by the time we get back, we will undoubtedly be kicking things up a notch. Oh, how did I forget all about you? I passed by this guy so many times on the crater playthrough. Just like I completely forgot about that guy. Alright, now there's 2 things. The the pulsar should be over yonder somewhere. And I know there's a couple of chests in there that you can have right-handedly, like they're right towards the start of the entrance there. So we might be able to, at this TI, reasonably expect to find some aluminum in it. Might not be able to expect super, but, you know, honestly, I think aluminum is probably the biggest gun to our head right now. Now, the other is the new one. And I honestly haven't seen what it looks like at this TI, so I'm way early to, well, I have a jetpack. And if you have a jetpack, you should be able to, reasonably get into here, right? Oh. Is this? Yeah, this is actually solid too. Huh. This I did not expect. Interesting. All right, another chip. That's cool. And a lot of not really much of anything. Okay. Well, so far this trip is turning out to be less than optimal. Although I'm not really sure what I expected. What, I think I was just going to get to Icarus's house and he was just going to have a bucket of aluminum. Actually, I did kind of expect that. Okay, awesome. But, oh crap, that means it's here. And that we're raining. Holy crap, I have 2 super alloy and I have 1 aluminum. We might not be dead. But we are going to have to race home at some point here and adjust things. I picked up a whole bunch of stuff out of, well, basically what Icarus's house was. But I want to try to get a run at that cave before we have to go home and make our adjustments. Alright, it should be over here somewhere. Man, you know, not having the dropship over here is also kind of disorienting. Like, I know where it hits. It hits right about there where that zeolite is, I think. Now, was it right behind the dropship or was it further? No, it was further around the corner, right? Wait, is that it? That might actually be it. Yes? Alright, let's throw a box out. Oh, you absolute frickin' monkey. And of course, you... great. Idiot. Oh, you need 2, you moron. I hate the idea of leaving precious iron on the ground, but... There wasn't anything else I was willing to sacrifice. Oh man, I'm so bent about that because I deliberately brought all that extra iron to make a locker so I could sort through some stuff when I did find the chest. There should be at least 2 in here, I want to say. Because if I remember right, doesn't this thing get walled off at some point? Holy crap. Was it always dark in here? Cool. Oh, jeez, that is so 100% not what we were here for. That is also cool, not what we're here for. I honestly don't remember if this is traversable at this TI level or not. I also definitely remember that I don't know my way through it, and I will get lost. Alright, I cannot see my hand in front of my freaking face in here. So, I'm just gonna kind of hug the wall a little bit. That's one I just opened, right? Yeah. Nuts. Oh. I mean, I might as well take the stuff. Now, I thought there were 2 branching pathways, but as I get back here, it looks like it's just the one. Yeah, and then it goes deeper. I don't know about this. I know there's more stuff to be had in there. I mean, quartz, obviously, but there should be a couple extra chests in there as well. Maybe we come back and we can breathe. Well, on the upside, having such a mediocre search trip, it means we don't have to decide what to leave. Man, I will say though, the random ore generation is so frickin' pretty. Like seeing all this zeolite and uranium and stuff like that in all these spots where it shouldn't be, it's neat. Oh, wait a minute. Hello. I got sightseeing and... Yeah, alright. Does that ever happen to you? Especially in this Medieval Dynasty. I just get so sidetracked with how just gorgeous everything is. And just how beautifully they assembled their world. And then I kind of forget what I was doing. Or I get spun around and get lost. And then I don't realize that I'm hungry. Or running out of air. I blame Maiju and RenderCube for that. They didn't have to make the game so pretty, you know, so that it got distractingly pretty. Alright, let's see if we want anything cool on this. That's the one. Nice. Okay. Thought I already had it, but apparently I did not. Cool. Not exactly necessary, but cool. Uh-oh. Well, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so this is what we're at right now. And there we go. All right, let's get back into this. Okay. We did not lose power. Everything is still functional for now. How bad? Not good. Job number one, get that down right now, because if you have access to that, that means that very quickly this ice is going. I think there's a little bit of a layover time. So it's not like, oh my God, right this second, it's raining, so all the ice melted immediately. But it's going to be quick. Oh, my one piece of aluminum. Oh, right. I kind of forgot to put anything away. Anybody else like that just in video games in general? Once a game tells you that a resource is finite, you start hoarding it. Look, I've got one piece of titanium because it's lying all over the ground. And drowning in the things that, it told me were super critical and that I couldn't have. As I'm getting the materials to make it, okay, 14. And what'd you say? 83. Okay. I'm slightly less worried about water. Well, it's moving slow now. Okay, that's actually a good thing. Now it's giving me time to think. How far can I go? Because now we've just got, another 10% faster. Yeah, wow. Water's moving quick now. Food's not moving too obnoxiously bad. But the water, O2 is moving slow too, because the breathable atmosphere thing, it's not like a light switch. Like the O2 is going to go slower and slower and slower until eventually it's going to go none. But I think I'm going to call it here then. We have harnessed the rain. We have made it rain, and we have harnessed it. And we've kicked up the difficulty for another day. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me in this episode of Planet Crafter, and I hope to see you in the next one. This is Seven. Bye.